to think about, because space begat space. And they say when you're high, you kind of go off into space. So,
Rocklahoma.
oh my God, that was the. Huh.
That was, I'll never forget that night.
You know, I tell that story to some people, and nobody's like, so you felt the entire Earth rotate. Yes.
Here's
while
the thing
while it's rotating, and you can also feel it move through space. Yes. How? I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
And here's the other thing about that story that people don't really appreciate is when you said, oh my God, I can feel the earth moving. And I was like, dude, I was just thinking that. I literally meant like every word you said, I was thinking that at that moment too.
Yeah.
Like, and it made my head explode. Like, I couldn't believe that. Just
Well, then I just pop right back with the comment that says, man, I'm glad I don't have roller skates on.
I still, you're standing there holding that truck. And I look over at you and you said, man, I am so glad I don't have roller skates on right now.
I was doing my best to hold that truck down, man. That thing wanted to fly into space.
Well, then when you said it, I just got this image of you in my head on roller skates.
Oh, yeah. Big titty legs just flailing all over the place, trying to stay up.
So, yeah, you see what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah. It's a quintessential cartoon character falling on roller skates, but he hadn't hit the ground yet. It's still, the feet are just, yeah. Yeah, no,
man.
That's me. That would be true me on roller skates, actually. And my grandsons, my oldest grandson was, he asked me if I wanted to go roller skating one day, and I was like, oh, no. No. Well, why? Because I'll break my hip. And he said, why? Because you were born in 1945? You little shit. I'll have you know I was born in the late 60s.
I'll have you know right now, you snapper.
You better run. No, I'm not going to roller rink. I would. I'd fall and break a hip. I'd fall and break a hip, and then the ambulance people, they'd have all sorts of problems getting me out of there. I'd probably fall off the gurney.
Dude, you know what's funny is, I guess I'm at that age because back in the winter, I stepped out into my garage and my steps right there are just ridiculously weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the steps threw me and I twisted my ankle real bad, messed my ankle up. It was during hunting season. And so now, like when I noticed the other day, like when I step out in the garage now, in my head, I look like my grandfather when he used to walk down steps and be real careful, you know. I'm like, I go from being 48 to like 78 in the blink of an eye when I go down those steps. Dude, I start moving like I'm old, dude.
I go down them sideways because that's the only way my big ass foot will fit on the step. Otherwise, it's like walking down a step ladder forward.
With nothing to hold on to
exactly.
around you.
No rails, nothing.
Nothing.
No rope with a knot at the end. Nothing.
The dude that constructed that had the house before me, like he didn't think that out very well at all.
No. Yeah, let's put that. We're gonna make the how big is the garage door? How wide is the garage door? 8 foot. Okay, we're gonna really make that one. This room's gonna be 8 foot 2 inches.
Pretty much what it's like.
Yeah, you know you pull your car in, you barely got enough room to squeeze out of the door. And then in that same room that you had to squeeze out the door was all the room you have to put steps in to go in your house.
Yeah. Little 1-car garage. So,
dummy.
Yeah, I guess he probably had some little economy car he could pull in there or something. I don't know why you'd make those steps so shallow.
Bicycle, something. Golly. Yeah. Holy crap. I just got to thinking, man, if my mom and dad's house had a garage door that went out the backside of it like yours, we could have been so much more ballsy on stealing bikes. Because when we'd come back, we'd like hurry up to get into the garage and shut the garage door. Well, if somebody notices us shutting the garage door at, I don't know, 2:45 in the morning, well, that kind of looks a little suspicious, don't it?
Yeah. Oh, if you could have pulled them around back and put them in
pull them around
overhead door back there.
Exactly.
Yeah, the dude that had the house before me, he's the one that did that. He had an overhead door put on the back side of the garage, so I can open both of them. I don't know what his plan was when he did that, but man, that was a genius move. I have more people like, man, why don't they do that on all new homes? Like it just makes sense.
Well, your backyard butts up against somebody else's backyard, and you have a completely fenced yard back there. So the best way to get leaves out of Shiner's backyard is to wait till the day where you got a really brisk easterly wind coming out of the west going to the east. You open up both garage doors.
Just let them go, man.
Just let them go. And they'll move from west to east and get out toward the road. I had nothing to do with it. The wind blew it. I didn't rake them out in the yeah. Sorry, dude.
Oh, I hate the leaves, man. I hate the leaves.
Yeah. You and leaves don't like it. And grass. Apparently you and dirt have gotten into a really bad relationship to where it's just toxic because the dirt don't even want to grow grass.
It's all the shade, man. My yard has zero sun on it. Like all these oak trees and pin oaks and stuff.
Yeah, you got like 200-year-old oak trees out there.
That would be interesting. I wonder when that tree was. That tree is huge.
Should have took a cross section of the that Widowmaker branch that came down, counted the rings.
I got another one that's up there, that's hung up there right now, waiting to kill somebody.
Yeah, count the rings.
It's a hell of a booby trap. I just don't know how to set it off. You know, like I don't know what triggers it. That other one was up there for years.
You know, watch you try to think. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sell my house now. Oh, sir, you can't sell your house until you fix your trees. What do you mean, my tree? Well, all those trees are gonna have to come down because they're half in the neighbor's yard and half in your yard, and it's tearing up fences and blah blah blah. It's like tearing up fences. Hell, it's eating up half the fence. That's the cool part about that one tree, man. You just have like fence in the tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that tree grew around that fence. It's crazy over there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that, but I guess
for being where it is in town, you know, there's that size of that lot. You know, I got a bunch of trees, and you know, my neighbors got big trees too. I mean, like a little jungle right there.
And your house was built in the 40s or 50s or
50s. I want to say 50s, but yeah, sometime in the 50s.
Which can be cool, especially the bathrooms. If you can come up on a house that has like a powder blue bathroom or a pink bathroom with a pink toilet and a pink bathtub and pink tile. And
mine doesn't have any of that, but
my grandmother's house did. Oh my God, and it smelled like Chanel No. 5.
It seems like if you talk to people and like that's what they smell, they're like, "Oh, my grandma wore something." You know, was there just like one perfume back then that everybody wore? Or I mean,
I don't even know
like
she
everybody's
wore it.
grandma had Chanel No. 5.
I don't even know if she wore it. You know, there was never a can of Glade or something back there. There was always that bottle of Chanel No. 5. So we just fogged that up with women's perfume when we walked out after we turded.
Chanel No. 5.
Chanel,
and to this day, when you smell Chanel No. 5, you need to take a shit.
I need to go to the bathroom. I do.
I don't know how we got on Chanel No. 5.
Hey, Tiddy, this is my mother, Betty. Hi, Betty. How you smell like Chanel No. 5? Excuse me. I need to go to the powder room. I'll be right back.
The powder room.
Yeah. Because that's where they put on their Chanel No. 5 and take dumps. Powder room.
Powder room. Yeah. Where did we came up with that phrase?
I don't, and why there's so many different names. But I understand there's kind of got to be different names. Here we go into this rabbit hole. Has nothing to do with anything. All right, we're going to talk about this in a last call, baby.
Last call for alcohol.
Okay, so we were going back. We were talking about bathrooms, right? And powder rooms. And different names of them. Like, and why there has to be, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, you're not going to go to McGill's Steakhouse and call it a shitter. Right? So that would
Probably
be
not.
Yeah. That would be a powder room. Going over to somebody's house for a party. That's a powder room.
Is it?
Yeah. You go to somebody whose house is
It's not the shitter?
If they're redneck, oh, it's automatically shitter.
I was say at your house, it's a shitter.
Yeah.
My house, it's a shitter. I mean,
Man, you got shitter. I got to take it up, dude. Go. I'll go find a tree stump or something. But yeah, that's a shitter. When you go to bathroom in the mobile bathrooms, that's a shit house.
this conversation.
Right? I don't know. What do y'all think? Why there's so many names? How many other names are there to the bathroom?
Yeah, there's a lot.
How many names are there? You guys write in Tiddy and Shiner Show at gmail.com. Of course, you can hit us up on Twitter, T&S Show. You can hit us on the Insta at Tiddy_and_Shiner. Make sure it's Tiddy, Tiddy. And on Facebook, www.facebook.com/The Tiddy and Shiner Show. Hopefully we'll be back on Pandora soon.
Yes.
I was we got dropped off Pandora, and I don't know why, and then sent them some info, and they're like, "Oh, we're sorry, we'll get you back on."
Yeah.
Not sure what happened, but they're going to be obliging. Apparently, you can also hit us up on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts and Spreaker and iHeartRadio. Another one of the streaming ones out there.
You know what we're trying to say.
Your Alexa device. Play the Tiddy and Shiner Show. Boom. You're welcome. That's how you can get us. But we'd sure like to be in contact with you guys. So give us some kind of info on the Instas or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. We just want to hear from you, and tell us your name or a name that you know that's different than bathroom.
Yeah.
Or loo.
Well, there's one. I wouldn't have thought of that one.
Yeah. Water closet.
Man, that's funny.
I can only remember that one because there was a movie it was a Tin Cup. The movie Tin Cup. and he had to hit the ball off of the porta-john and reflect or bounce it off that to get to the green. And of course the guy was British. He's like he's going to do the old bounce off the water closet shot.
See, but when I hear the term water closet, I think of like Wyatt Earp Day, like cowboys, one of those old cowboy, hotels.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Here's a question I'm going to leave you guys with, and then we're going to just take our exit. Question: why'd every outhouse have a half moon on the door? Answer that one for me. My name is Big Tiddy, and I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.
You guys get out there, kick the day in the ass, leave your mark on the world. Shiner out.
This has been an Outcast Media Group production.